Jonny and Swav from illScarlett. They're going to play a show tonight. We're in Elkford, BC. So tell us a little about yourselves. How long have you guys been in the band?
Well, myself and Alex started the band, so we've been in it for, it's been about 9 years, 10, what?
Really?
9 years?
No.
2001 was 8 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. And when did you join?
We were all friends in high school, and I saw the band kind of happen, and then I left and got called back about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
4?
He's been here through the
off and on
through the meat of it, like since we really started going around. And
yeah, I was actually wondering that if it was like a high school thing, because that's when they generally get started. I've noticed. That's cool.
High school romance.
Awesome. So who writes all the songs, or most of the songs, or is there like a group effort?
Yeah, everybody in the band writes.
It's mainly like Swav has like an idea and then brings it to jam. We all learn it, and then Alex gets the lyrics together and so on and so forth. And that's been like the formula that works best so far. So
yeah. Awesome.
Why break a good thing, or why fix a thing if it's not broken? You know.
Yeah. Okay, the song Milkshakes and Razor Blades. Yeah. We were kind of curious, like what, we have our interpretation, but what is it about?
What is your interpretation?
You're probably right.
I knew this was coming! It's like, shit, they're going to ask me and I'm going to be on the spot! Okay, so we were thinking it's about the music industry.
Wow.
Yeah? Yeah?
I don't know how you guess that, but that is...
Nice, it was actually, we were talking about that on the way here, because yeah. That's awesome, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's about music industry and like, how the people you run into, when you run into them and you're in like a social setting, there's your best friends pretty much, you know, you're all buddy, and then, you know, the second you turn your back, it's just like...
Yeah, Shark Tank.
Yeah, total Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Really your friends.
Wow. So. Nice, I'm actually kind of...
Yeah, I'm actually surprised you got that.
That was very good.
Everyone's like, oh, it's cocaine, man! Guys do cocaine!
No.
Nice. Okay, so... what is your take on the reggae rock genre in Canada today? Much different from in the US that we've noticed.
There's not really much of it.
Is there one?
Exactly. Yeah.
There's illScarlett and Team Canada, and then
Red Eye.
Red Eye for sure.
Red Eye. Yes.
We forget to
Bedouin.
Bedouin. Yeah, those guys are original.
They've kind of been doing it, but yeah, there's not much of it going on.
No. I mean, Toronto is more so, and Vancouver, but in between, not so much, I've noticed.
Yet.
Not yet. We're working on this. It'll happen eventually. So, taking that into consideration, what kind of advice do you have for other bands out there?
In what sense?
Like, I don't know, starting up a band or getting noticed in this kind of genre?
I don't know, it's really hard to get noticed these days because there's just so much. It's so, well, not even hit on, it's just so easy to get your music out there in a way.
So many bands that
everyone has
do the same thing all at once. It's kind of hard to...
Everyone has a garage band, everybody has Facebook, everybody has stuff that like a couple years ago was like kind of easier to get through, and now it's like every kid could do it, so you need something like really, either have amazing songs or like something really crazy to just get yourself noticed.
Or an in somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
Even like we've even noticed with radio stations. We really want to go to the radio stations. It's weird to talk to the camera now. To go to the radio stations because we just want to promote the bands, right? But we've even noticed that they're mainstream, they're commercial, they just want to make money. It's not about the music so much with them. So we find going to like, I don't know, college radio stations is better.
There are certain stations out there. We've been to them all in this country at least that are still hold on to the grassroots kind of, you know, real what a radio station should be about. And there's some that aren't, but. Yeah, it's tough to stay positive when all those little sharks in the Shark Tank, man.
Yeah,
be careful.
Exactly. Play the song. Okay, what's your favorite song to play live?
I like Mary Jane.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I wonder why.
That's my favorite one.
He likes weed a lot.
Smoke weed.
Favorite song? Milkshakes is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
He likes them all.
I like them all. It's my favorite song. Like every song we have. They're so good.
That's so touching. Okay, do you guys have any pre-concert rituals?
Refer back to what's my favorite song.
Okay, yeah. Swav?
Gotta have like down a really stiff drink and then have the second one in hand. So it's like, you know, you get a little bit of a buzz, a little whatever, and then...
I was actually wondering, is it really hard to play and sing, well, you know, be up on stage while you're drunk? I think I would have a hard time.
There's definitely a couple more missed snares than there's the beginning, but we're kind of used to it. That's just our...
You do it every night, so it's like second nature.
Autopilot kind of thing.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, what was it like to play in China? Difference? Was it, because, like, is it the language barrier?
It's everything. Just like, we've been all over the world, like Japan, Europe, UK and stuff, and like, for me that was like the biggest culture shock. I was like, where the hell am I right now?
Yeah. I was in China too, and I had the same thing.
China, yeah. It's freaky.
It was insane. Guangdong. Hong Kong and Guangdong.
Guangdong goes
north of Hong Kong. Yeah, like 2 provinces north.
Guangzhou.
Yeah, it's right, same area. Yeah.
I mean, inland China was like next level that we don't even really know about, but Shanghai and Hong Kong, they were like, you know, we had a good time there. Yeah. It's because I guess it's
we had a good time like the whole time. Like, they were all good shows, but it was just like hard, like trying to find food everywhere and like.
Yeah, I know. That was my issue with the food.
When you go to a buffet and it's like, oh, there's nice shrimp and like some kind of noodles, and then beside it is like a plate of chicken heads.
I was just gonna say chicken heads. They tried to give me that.
It's like deep fried chicken's like, no, I don't want nothing that was in the...
Or fingers. I got this plate that looked like fingers.
No, what?
Shriveled fingers.
See, delicacy. Alex drank a snake. He drank a snake. They put a pint glass with snake blood into a pint glass, and they mix it with vodka, and then they take the still beating heart of the snake and put it at the bottom of the shot glass, and then they pour the blood and the vodka. You do the whole thing.
I think it's actually we have the China video on our YouTube, so if you could check it on the link.
Of the drinking of the blood.
Well, it's in a whole like montage of stuff, but like, there's one part where you see this little like little fucking weird snigget in the bottom of
that was the beating heart.
That's crazy.
He just pops it back. So shit I'm not into.
We can't wait to get back there. It's gonna be great.
No, I mean it's like it's normal for like
certain cultures to live in a certain way, but
for us it was a shock.
It's a culture shock. That's the biggest one we had.
There's like
and so, but they were into the music though, right? Like even though they couldn't necessarily understand. I don't know. Could they like?
No, they like the kids dug the music. Like totally love the music.
The shows were great. Everything was awesome. It was just mainly the getting around, and eating food, and culture and stuff. But we got used to that as we went there. But it was definitely you didn't realize like how hard it was until you got home and you're like,
oh, I know. I remember playing charades a lot, using my hands to try to explain things. No, it's cool. I can understand where you're coming from though. Okay, so that's all my questions. That's it.
Can we do a shot?
Pardon? Yes, we are going to do a shot. But first, I want to say thank you for being so awesome and supportive of Team Canada. Awesome. You guys are great. You were there for the birth of Team Canada. And now it's shot time.
Shots. Best review ever.
Take a shot.
Here we go.
And you have to take one too, bud.
Yeah, everyone's got to take a shot. Thanks.
illScarlett, Team Canada.
Woo!
That's how we do things in fucking BC and shit.
Elkford.
Filming the filmers. Yeah, Elkford.